Hello and welcome to Funky Fresh Food. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different on my channel as I'm participating in a 3-ingredient cook-off. This is something that was started by Alex from Kitchen Survival and Colin at Colin's Cooking Channel. Also Larice from Larice's Kitchen has joined in along with myself. The idea is pretty simple. Every month we'll pick 3 ingredients and we have to make a recipe around them. The ingredients have to be the star of the show and they can't just be hidden at the side of the plate. So this month's ingredients are chicken, peas and flour. Alex, Colin and Larice have already done their recipes and they're up on YouTube, so I recommend that you check out their channel and check out their recipes. But back to me, I've decided to do jerk chicken with rice and peas and flatbreads. So fingers crossed, it'll turn out well. Now I actually started this recipe last night because I wanted to give the chicken some time to marinate, but it doesn't need to do it overnight, you can just leave it for a couple of hours. I started it off by adding black peppercorns and allspice to my pestle and mortar. I gave this a good bash about before adding in muscovado sugar. I then chopped up some chillies, ginger, garlic and spring onions and added this to the pestle and mortar with the juice of 1 lime and some olive oil. I then gave this a good bash about to really combine and marry all the flavours. Once I was happy that they were thoroughly mixed, I added them to some skinless, boneless chicken thighs that I'd cut into strips earlier. I then popped this into the fridge and let it marinate overnight. Rice and peas are commonly associated with jerk chicken, but the peas are in fact kidney beans. As kidney beans aren't one of the main ingredients for this 3-ingredient cook-off, I'm going to be swapping them out for garden peas. To start the rice and peas, I'm going to chop up a couple of spring onions and a clove of garlic. I'm going to add this to a saucepan along with coconut milk, water, our basmati rice and half a teaspoon of allspice. We'll bring this mixture up to the boil and let it simmer along for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes we're going to take it off the heat and add in our defrosted garden peas. We'll then leave this for around 5 minutes to warm through the peas and fluff up the rice. Once your chicken's nicely marinated, take it out of the fridge and lay it on a foil-lined tray. These will go under the grill until the chicken is nicely cooked and slightly charred on the outside. To include flour in this 3-ingredient cook-off, I decided to make flatbreads. Now these are really simple to make and only take a couple of minutes to cook. To start these off, you need to combine your flour, baking powder and yogurt in a bowl. Mix this together until the mixture starts to form a ball. You'll then take this out of the bowl and knead it for a couple of minutes on a floured surface. Once you've done that, you can divide the mixture up into 4. You can then roll these out into circles about 2 to 3 millimeters thick. Scatter over a few spring onions and some garden peas and press them into the flatbreads. You need to cook these on both sides and they'll only take about 2 to 3 minutes. Once your jerk chicken, peas and rice and flatbreads are all cooked, it's time to serve. That was my first episode for the 3-ingredient cook-off. I think it went pretty well, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. And please remember to check out Alex, Colin and Larice's channels, as well as their videos for their first episode of the 3-ingredient cook-off. And as always, if you want to stay up to date with all my videos, then please subscribe.